Thank you for joining the Business Over Breakfast podcast. I'm your host, Steven Rosenthal, and we are going to be jumping into another great episode, learning how I am starting to grow this business.
Good morning. Thank you for hopping on again. Definitely excited to jump on here this morning and talk to you about a topic that I've been thinking a lot about over the past probably couple weeks or so. But before I get into that, one of the things that I've been surprised about is how much I am hearing about 2020 planning from my, what I would call top performing friends. Some of my friends are much better at many more things than I, and I am in a thread with one group of them actually, and the conversation around 2021 is really building, which I didn't realize that people planned that far ahead, especially when it came to marketing endeavors. And that's the primary topic of that thread that I'm on. So anyway, I wanted to talk, I talked a little bit about campaigns on a recent Monday marketing quick hot take. But I wanted to talk about co-marketing and whether co-marketing has a place in your strategy. Now, one of the things that I've thought a lot about in my sales career and have talked to a lot of people about is the role of partnership and, marketing assistant programs, reseller agreements, some sort of, lead flip, lead share, things like that, and warm introductions, those sorts of partnerships when it comes to sales have really been a huge differentiator for me in my performance. I consistently hit numbers based off of those partnerships for some of my customers. Don't consistently hit across all, but that is the nature of sales, people. Anyway, I've been learning and focusing more on marketing endeavors, I've been thinking about what is the role of partnership in your marketing. And I've been thinking that co-marketing campaigns might be a great opportunity. Now, surprise, surprise, I've been thinking about this in terms of podcasting and how they could be used and best leveraged in podcasting. Quick coffee break here. I got my Wheaton College alumni mug back. This is a mug I've been using for a couple years. Oh, there we go. Moving my mic, sorry. And I also have a nice Aura Media coaster. So that's what I haven't had my breakfast yet. It's being made at a local spot called Brouhaha. We got curbside pickup getting ready, should be ready in a couple minutes here. So I'll keep this quick. But anyway, all right. So where was I? Co-marketing and partnership. I think partnership is a huge variable when it comes to business, for a couple main reasons that come to mind. But for me, it's been a great source of immediate credibility. When you have somebody that's credible in the minds of your customer or prospect vouching for you and backing you, you're immediately credible in their eyes. And that is a great tool to use in your partnerships. Also, it's about people. It's about relationship and alignment with people. Your partners are not tools to be used. It's a relationship to be built. Kind of like your customers. They're not just money printing machines for you. It's a relationship. So it's another extension of your relationship. It's totally different than a vendor or a customer relationship. You're aligned in some areas, and there are specific areas that you can give in different ways in a partnership compared to a customer relationship or a vendor relationship. So I really like it in that sense. But so credibility is one area. The other area is getting in front of a new audience. So I'm going to be using this for one of my podcasts for one of my customers to get in front of new audiences in 2021. We're looking to kind of expand our reach, and a great way to do that is by finding a valuable campaign for a listener to take advantage of and listen to alongside you and your new partner in business. So co-marketing, it's basically in my mind, in simple terms, this may not be the exact definition, so feel free to correct me. But in my mind, it is two companies with similar interests in some area that partner together to develop, create, and distribute some sort of marketing campaign. And that's what I'm going to be using it for in the next series on one of my podcasts. I'm going to bring on a co-host and do a co-marketing endeavor. This also really helps into our email marketing strategy because this partner wants to get in front of my email list, and I in turn want to get in front of theirs. So this podcast series will, one, leverage the audience that's already there, and then further grow our reach in our email marketing. So thank you guys. Some thoughts on co-marketing with your business partners.
Thank you for joining the Business Over Breakfast podcast. I'm your host, Steven Rosenthal, and we are going to be jumping into another great episode, learning how I... Thank you. I appreciate you joining again for this episode of the Business Over Breakfast podcast. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe and leave a nice review for us on whatever podcast directory, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, that you have chosen to consume this wonderful podcast. Make sure you tune in again, and we look forward to seeing you.
Thanks again, guys. If you noticed, I accidentally played my intro there. Sorry. But one other thing before I let you go, I wanted to implore you, if you are a business owner, CRO, CMO, VP of sales or marketing, I would encourage you to take a look at the website www.aurra.media and check out what my services look like for business-to-business podcasting. This is one area of my business that I'm focused on building and growing. For select customers, I'm also going to be looking at providing sales services. So, the podcasting and marketing services will really get, your audience or your total addressable market into leads. And then for those select customers that are a good fit, I will then also help with the lead to close sales process. But have a great day, and also make sure that you take a look at our business to business podcasting services and products. Thanks, guys.